I left off with the karmic. I left off with the karmic and a coworker or a boss. This coworker or boss could have been very insecure, could have been very jealous of your father and his skill, his ingenuity, his inventiveness, his creativeness. And he didn't want to see him rise up amongst the ranks and get a position of power. This could go all the way back to the times of Egypt, guys. And they did everything in their power to suppress your father, your ancestral father's potential. There was also binding spells that were done to make sure he could not use his personal power. What else is here on the father? This could be what's going on in the divine masculine's energy too. Blocking spells to block them out of the person's life that they loved. Yeah. Wanting to make sure their heart stayed blocked. All of this shit is being reversed this lifetime. What else? This spirit they sent in to unalive your person, that could possibly have been a family member too, that was jealous of your relationship, could have wanted it for themselves. The mirror work that was done here by the coven, that your father could have been sleeping with. Your father could have been unfaithful. Welcome back, beautiful. Thank you for joining. Your father could have been unfaithful. And we're talking about fathers that go all the way back to ancient Egyptian times, that were unfaithful, but they were powerful men. They were smart men. They were intelligent men. They wanted to make sure that these men never rose to power, that they never stepped into their full power. They did binding spells on your ancestral father's lineage to make sure that your father could not exude his power to sit on his throne as the king or the god that he was. They made sure of it. This coworker, this boss made sure of it. Whoever did this binding spell made sure that he could not use his personal power. What else is here on the black magic that was done to the masculine? On the ancestral karma. Narcissist. Your father dealt with a narcissist, but your father wasn't healthy either. He could have been unfaithful. He could have slept around with other women besides your mother. And this could have started all of the ancestral karma because of the level of frustration. But back in ancient times, women didn't have a whole lot of say depending on what part of the world that they were in. In ancient Egyptian times, women were able, certain women had the power to speak in their communities. They were respected to speak in their communities. They were looked upon as equals because before there was the masculine, there was always the divine feminine. The divine feminine was always first before the divine masculine ever even knew that there could be an existence of a divine masculine. Well, welcome in, Farhan. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Welcome back in, everybody. So there was a lot of magic placed on your father as well, but your mother received the brunt of it because she could have been a very attractive. Someone could have did glamour spells to destroy her beauty, her mental stability, having her overeat, doing overeating spells or undereating spells to stop her from eating so she could shrivel up and become anorexic looking. There were a lot of things done to your mother. Some of you, your mothers, the ancestral mothers, were placed in mental asylums. So she could not, thank you very much, she could not exert her personal power. They wanted your mother mute. They did not want your mother to speak her truth. So with this being said, It caused the separation in order for the healing to begin. So there has always been separation in the divine masculine and the divine feminine collective, because your mother and your father went through their own ancestral karma. And in the process, they experienced a lot. So show me the black magic that kept them separated. Show me the black magic, because there were blood spells done on this divine marriage and relationship. Same as it's being done. Thank you, Susan. Welcome in, love. Same as is being done on you guys today. Everybody, please hit the like button so we can beat the algorithm, please, and thank you. Show me the black magic was done to keep them in separation, please, because this is what's taking place right now. Mirror work. I told you somebody was doing mirror magic. Oh. Okay, we have a lot. Your ancestors needed to use sea salt back in the day, because this is what... Welcome back in, D. Everybody, please hit the like button, y'all, so we can beat the algorithm, okay? This is what has kept you from coming into union, as well as what kept your ancestors out of union, because you are your ancestors. Remember that. That's all you have to do, baby, and that's enough for them to think you're arrogant. They use voodoo. Voodoo is being done. There is work. Somebody is definitely doing spell work. That's that voodoo doll. To do work on you to achieve something against you. They went to a practitioner. And this is the second time from a different deck that they sent a practitioner in to keep you out of alignment for separation. You need to do a vibe clearing. You need to incorporate a regular habit of using protection herbs. Sage, Palo Santo. There's other herbs that you can use, and I've been working on creating an herb deck that I'm going to eventually release along with my decks as well. To use to cleanse and clear negative energy from your surroundings on a weekly basis. Somebody went to the ocean, Yemaya, but they went to a marine deity. They went to a mermaid. Somebody went to a mermaid on y'all and made an offering to gain power against you. Somebody also did a freezer spell, and I told you specifically somebody also did a freezer spell. They put not only herbs and a picture and writing on that picture, they also put a cheap ass watch for some of you, hoping when they threw it either in a jar or in a freezer bag and threw it up in the freezer, that it, or buried it in the earth, that whenever that clock stopped, so would your heart. This person is malicious. Somebody here also did a curse on your entire family. Someone is using magic to place generational curses on you and your family. This is what I've been telling you the whole entire time. You've been targeted, just like your ancestors, mother and father, were targeted. Because someone thinks that you hurt them and they're mad and they seek revenge against you. Somebody did love theft magic. They wanted to take this love away from you. And they did the binding spell, as I stated before. Someone is using spell work to keep you from using your personal power. They know how powerful you are. Some of you are living gods and goddesses walking the face of this planet. And you don't know your power. You don't know your full strength of who you are. What else is here that they did in order to keep a separation going? Somebody got a toxic fixation on you, and they are attracted to your light and they want to dim it. Somebody sent you the evil eye because they don't want to see you succeed. They sent a legion of demonic spirits to attack you through the people around you. I'm proof of that when I sit up here on this platform. Okay, there it is. I know what I saw. I knew it. I felt it in my soul. I felt it in my soul. But thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you to all the ancestors, known and unknown. Thank you, archangels, ascended masters, spirit guides. Thank you, Mother and the Father. Thank you, celestial family, because this has been a fucking nightmare. You're very welcome, Educate to Liberate. There is a completion of a cycle, honey. This is beautiful. The energy work done against you, it is done. It is over. The spell work has been broken. Whoever has been doing this, they have been rendered harmless. They sent out health attacks to affect your health either physically or mentally, same as they did your ancestors. Your spirit team has always had your back. You are never alone. You have never been alone on this journey. This is what your ancestors, your mother and your father, and the divine masculine, male or female collective needs to understand too. There is a soul tie that you are finding hard to release in this connection. And that's, I'm going to hold that card to clarify that card. Destiny swapping is here. Some of them went all the way to the extreme to do a destiny swap. And all the way back since the days of Egypt, somebody was bisexual. And there was an energy vampire that was sucking off of your energy of somebody that was interested in the same sex but walked around with a beard to cover up. This went through your ancestral lineage as well. Block removing. This is what ain't talked about, but needs to be heard. Whatever was holding you back has been removed. Spiritually transmitted diseases. Be careful, someone courting or dating you is dealing with a lot of energetic burdens and dark entities, fucking demons. And there's the mirror work, the spell work. Someone is using mirror work to bring problems and issues with you. Somebody here was doing this on your fucking finances, because I saw it not too long ago. Where's that damn card? Show me, Holy Spirit. Show me. See, every full moon, or on a waxing or a waning gibbous moon, this mofo go and do this work. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all think I'll be lying. Spirit showed me so much, and I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. And you don't have to believe me. I don't expect you to. Because some of y'all think some of the shit that come out my mouth is just crazy. See there, inside of here is a coin. When it comes around to a new moon, this is what this bitch is doing. She takes a coin and a mirror and does spell work on your fucking money. Reversing it back into her pocket. His pocket. That's what they've been doing. That's exactly what they've been doing. So, Holy Spirit, can you show me why the reason this soul tie is here? Because I feel strongly that this is the ancestral lesson that the divine masculine, male or female, needs to learn. Why is this soul tie here? societal factors. This is called so-called power couples. What it looks like on the outside, not what it really is behind closed doors. This is stemming from somebody's grandfather's side. She ain't good enough. Why you bring that black ass girl here in this household? You ain't marrying that fucking girl. You ain't marrying that goddamn boy. He too black to be in our damn family. And if it was a white man with a black woman, you know goddamn well that's a hell no. Or any other race. Because it's still showing up in the world today. This is the ancestral karma. They ain't got enough money. Where the fuck you get this broke ass bitch from? Or this broke ass nigga? We don't want this shit. You see how we driving. You see how we living. You see the status of our we're doctors. We're lawyers. We judges. We're celebrities. We're entertainers. We're in sports. We do something that makes us a lot of money, but it doesn't make us happy. Them societal factors. That grandfather said, baby, if it don't make goddamn dollars, it don't make motherfucking sense. You will not bring this shit in my house. That could have been the issue that was going on with the daddy. 444 as I say this. What else is here on that soul tie, Holy Spirit? Damn. Needing to release addictions. And it came out in the reverse, so that's good. Somebody went through their transformation. Ashe. Yeah. Somebody here is now focused on their creativity. What else was the societal factors that caused this soul tie? Solar plexus, lack of confidence. Somebody needed to go within to gain inner wisdom, clarity, and guidance, and restore their faith in fucking relationships. Real relationships that work. What else is here on this soul tie? This is the ancestral karma that needs to be healed and cleansed. Root chakra for stability. Somebody got with somebody sexually for finances. Clout chasing at its finest. Not realizing the level of devastation and destruction that it brings. So this is all what you guys have been healing from. What is the DNA healing here? Where the trauma is being transmuted. Somebody may have just lost or recently lost their rose quartz. Somebody is still angry. So there's still DNA healing that needs to be healed. That's why you're still taking a break. But you're going to receive a love call. Your ancestors could have went through this same process. Yeah, there it is again, separation. Taking a break, separation. Somebody wants another chance. But, let's see. Are their core values in alignment with yours? Let's see, Holy Spirit. Show me. Is this person's core values in alignment with my divine collective that has done the work? Show me. Show me what this person's core values looks like today. They're no longer holding a grudge. They want to start all over again. That's what they want. They've been looking you up, collective. They're trying to find you. For those of you who have done your healing work, yeah, this person may be looking you up because they want in. Especially if y'all are establishing your businesses in making herbs, selling herbs, creating tinctures, creating something that came from your spirituality that puts you on your mission to your purpose. They are watching you like a hawk. Okay? but you appear to be uninterested because you know this is what they chose versus love. What else is here on those core values? Somebody is trying to stop your creativity. Or, yeah, Queen Rising. Somebody don't want to see you in this energy. So they're taking a deeper look. This has always been the case in ancient Egypt. In ancient times, everybody had spies. Imhotep, I need you to follow the princess or the queen. Follow her, see where she goes. See who she sees. See what she does. Who she does with. Bring that information back to me. This has been going on lifetimes. And because we now have a different level of communication and a different way to get that information, you're on social media, you're online, they're still spying. Pigeons used to fly. Hawks used to fly. Eagles used to fly. Information rolled on their talons, on their legs, and they would fly and deliver the message to those that could afford or those that were savvy enough to have that kind of energy and train those animals to do that. That's why when they tell you monitoring spirits, crows, all types of familiars. Making sense now? Honey, it's a lot of different types of familiars. Are you recognizing some of them? Some of them are your ancestors and others are not. So you got to be very, very mindful. So what is the overall energy here from my divine collective, Holy Spirit? What is the overall energy? I'm going to do this. If your person could talk to you right now, what would be the messages that they would like to tell you that they don't have the courage to tell you? Matter of fact, let me go up here. Hang on, guys. Because I can't sit all my cards on my altar. My altar is not 3 tables long anymore. And when I say I had a large altar, I had a huge altar. Okay. Holy Spirit, what would the ancestors like to say? That is being said, that needs to be said in the divine collective now. Hang on, guys. I had 2 cards that fell, so give me 1 second. Somebody can't stop thinking about you. This took place with your mother and your father in the past. I can't talk to you right now. They don't have the courage or the confidence to come towards you because of the damages that have been done. This is why this person can't come forth towards you. What needs to be heard, Holy Spirit, moving forward for this ancestral karmic and trauma reading? Show me what needs to be said for healing. What needs to be said? Let the truth come through loud and clear. Holy Spirit, show me what needs to be said that wasn't said. I wish I could have been a different person. The passion is too much, it's too great. Why can't I tell you the truth? This is what has gone on lifetimes. I can't take it anymore because this is what's poking out. And will this pain ever stop? This is what they're not speaking the truth of. And this is what's happening in your life today with your divine counterpart. What else? If I could go back in time, I would have handled us differently. This came out in the reverse, so this person is still not being honest. I am stuck in visions of us together. I am afraid to lose you. And I don't know who I am anymore. These are some of the cards that were poking up behind I am stuck in visions of us together. So this person is daydreaming of you, but they have still lacked the courage to come forward to you because this person is ashamed and embarrassed of how they treated you. And this is what your mother and your father experienced, as well as your divine counterpart. What else, Holy Spirit? I want to be different. They're still asking, why do I feel this way? This is past life energy. Ancient energy. They have hurt me. This is happening this lifetime too. What else? Why do I deserve someone like you? What's up underneath it? I cry at night. How could you ever forgive the mess that I've made? This is what kept people from the beginning in AD all the way up to BC, up until the 20th century, 21st century. They're stuck right now. Not having the confidence or the strength. I am scared of rejection. But if I recall, most of us were rejected. But remember, rejection is God's protection. I wish I could be fully honest with you. I can't make you happy. Please do what is best for your heart. Ain't that some shit? What do you see in me? You are too nice. I don't deserve your kindness. What else is here, Holy Spirit? Will you leave me like the others? I was hurt by you. They feel like you hurt them as well, collective. Some of you may have stepped off and did not give your person closure any more than they gave you closure of why they stepped outside of whatever they call themselves building with you. Some of you could have been fucking with this person 456. It's 456 here. So you could be seeing the angel number 456 or in any variation. This person didn't give you any closure as to why they stepped outside of the relationship. Some of you could have been dating this person for years, hoping that eventually they would give you the relationship that you know that both of y'all deserve, but you never got it. They chose someone else over you. They went the easier route because it didn't require them to do this shadow work, face and deal with their ancestral wounding, their traumas. Welcome in, Gamini. Will this ever change? I wish I could understand you. What is back here? Emotions overwhelm me. So this person does not want to address how they feel. But they also wish they could understand you. But this person is still experiencing the wounding and the trauma of their throat chakra. They can't express themselves. I am better with my mind than my heart. So this person is more logical and analytical than they are emotional. So it makes them imbalanced because they don't listen to their intuition. And that showed up on the father's side. Father was very intuitive, but never listened to his downloads, his dream recalls, or his intuition. What else is here, Holy Spirit? The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. They feel like not only did you hurt them, but they're also telling me that the karmic hurt them too. And this is the lesson that has been passed down bloodline to bloodline, generation to generation. This person wants to have sex with you so bad that it hurts so much. And they want to know, will this ever change? What else is here, Holy Spirit, that needs to be said that's not being said? I don't understand. Yes, the fuck you do. You just choose not to. You don't want to have the courage to face your own truth. What is it that you claim you don't understand? I'm going to see. What is it, according to you, that you claim you don't understand? What is it that you say you don't understand? That you are the fucking real deal. They know. That's why I said they know exactly who the fuck you are. You are a total keeper. They see your fucking light. Why do you think your light irritates their demons? Because they know exactly who the fuck you were from day one. Genuine, compatible, authentic, a healthy, good choice. But they didn't represent that, so they didn't want to see it. And this is why you have ascended. Now they want to come in, but what's behind the come in? They're not ready. They're not ready. Some of your people are not ready. I can't come to you now. We already know that, boo. We already know that. Like father, like son. Some of them like mother and son. It is all too much. It's not, because it came out in the reverse. I am blocked. I know. The mother blocked you her damn self. But I'm still obsessed with you. Spirit got their ass in hangman. Nope. I long for your kiss. I bet you do. Somebody misses the way you bite and pull on their lips and suck on their lips when you kiss them. Is that the truth? What is the truth? Is somebody asking. Is your person. Drama. This is what you're used to, sir, ma'am, and this is what you stay in because you like it. It makes you feel alive. So you don't want us to put up with your BS. We got you. I can't promise you anything. We already know that's the truth. Drugs and alcohol are my truth right now. I need to figure myself out. Please do. I'm literally rooting for the divine masculines to get their shit together, whether we come into union with them or not. They deserve to be released from the bullshit that they have walked their asses into. This is like, you ever watched a pirate movie where they had to walk the plank? This is what this is. It's like they walked the plank and now they got to walk and fall off the plank. You are so different from everyone around you. Oh, I'm sure. I feel lonely. Hey, it happens sometimes. This person feels lonely. This is the energy that your parents went through, the ancestors went through. I have to let you go so I can find myself. My life is a mess right now. And is it over? So somebody's coping mechanism is drugs and alcohol. What else? I wish to be like you. Then get up off your ass and get on your jizzab. Your jizzab. Do your jizzab. Jizzab. Somebody could have got fired on their day off at work. How the fuck do you get fired on your off day? Somebody could be watching the movie Friday. I love that movie. Why can't I move on from you? And I don't want to be alone. Your person does not like to be alone. I don't even know where to begin to start. This is why they can't talk to you right now. Because your person is still full of shit. They're constipated. No, baby. It's your actions that make them understand. Once you understand, and overstand, you will not tolerate anything that you know you don't deserve. Why would you settle for mediocrity when this motherfucker is over there eating 5-star, Michelin 5-star at that? While you over here in Walmart and Kroger's and whatever stores that you patronize in the states that you live in, and this motherfucker is over here eating 5-star Michelin, eating the healthiest of foods, got the best dietary plan that they can afford according to their income. Because some of these motherfuckers, they live with a woman or a man, and some of them are generating over $200K a year plus. While you over here scraping to keep fucking gas in your car. Child, bye. He ain't got no money for your ass. That's why. What else? Why do I feel so lost? Because you don't want to find yourself. Don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. You deserve better. And this is what they know. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. But they can't do this right now. What is causing the blockage for them not to be able to do this right now, Holy Spirit? What is the blockage? Show me what is the blockage of why they can't do this right now. What is it that is blocking the divine masculine, male or female, from doing what they need to do in order to heal themselves? What is it that they need to do that they're not doing that they need to heal themselves? What is it that they're not doing? Show me. What are they not doing, Holy Spirit? What is the divine masculine, male or female, not doing? And this is a part of their wounding, guys. First of all, they're not dealing with their fears. Their fears are causing insecurities, and it's also causing limitations. What is causing them to hold back? Childhood wounding. I told you, this is ancestral, baby. Mother wounding. There it is. I told you, a lot of them, they could have had a father, but their father could have worked a lot. Their father could have been a cheater. His integrity level was questionable. But he did the best he could by paying the bills. The mother could have had her own issues. She could have drank. She could have used drugs to, deal with the cause and effects of what was going on in their life, in their home. She basically, for some of you, was a married single mother raising her several children. And in that time span, she could have fed your child, your divine counterpart. She could have breastfed the fuck out his ass. Loved him, everything. He could have been her baby, the last of her children. But when it got to the point where she no longer had to breastfeed, no longer had to, I got 5 in my head, honey, so we on the same page. When he got to the point of where he could pee and poo for himself, he didn't need to wear a diaper or a pull-up. He could put on his own shoes, tie his own shoes, put on his own clothes, get to the table and sit down and let somebody feed him. He could have been the middle child. He could have been the oldest child. He could have been the youngest child. By then, his mama was burnt the fuck out. She doing everything. And she working too. Her husband, he paying some bills in the house, but he keeping some of his money so he can go entertain these other hoes. He got the same damn demons attached to his medulla oblongata, his subconscious mind, that this is the demon that has followed the divine masculine and some of you fathers too in your bloodline. But that shit is about to change. Spirit is about to make these motherfuckers stand in their goddamn truth and find their fucking power and face their fears and their insecurities. This is going to be, again, like I said, in the fall. Who am I talking about? The divine masculine, the divine feminine, twin flames. And Spirit says that's the truth. This person feels like they've been abandoned and left out in their cold. But this is their pride and ego that is in the way. And they have a bitch over there that is feeding their pride and ego, trying to get a new start. But he got to take off the fucking glasses and break free. From whom? Daddy had them same issues. Baby mama drama. Some of you have had daddies that have carried a whole nother life unknowns to you. That's when y'all find out y'all got siblings with different mothers, or this is your divine counterpart. Maybe never married the woman, but made children with her, multiple children. Been with her 20, 30 fucking years, and I have seen it for my damn self. I had an uncle, God rest his soul, may he rest in peace and power. He was with a woman for 30 fucking years. His wife, he ran his own business, and she was a fucking nurse, registered nurse. They lived in a mansion, I bullshit you not. 3 fucking kids. Bel Air Estates is where they lived. He kept a chick, a side chick, for 30 fucking plus years. Had children with this woman. My aunt did not find out until later on in life what all really went down. She knew that he cheated. He made sure the bills were paid. He made sure my aunt and my cousins never lacked for a motherfucking thing. They lived well. They still live well today. But he had a whole nother fucking life going on the other side of town. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, y'all. On the other side of town. This has been going on for fucking centuries. Some people have been able to put a title on it. They call it polygamy. They call it polyandry. Don't get it twisted. Open marriages, open relationships. So they can have the group sex without all the fuss. Some women lost faith in having a goddamn relationship with a man until it pushed them to a woman. They had already been essayed as girls. Why you think they said the color purple? Marry them off because if you don't get them out the house, the family fathers and uncles, boy cousins, and brothers will get them. Especially when they cut. That's what they call bleeding. When they're on their cycles. This is the toxicity that y'all have survived. Everybody's story is going to be different of what your mother kept secret, your father kept secret, the generations before your father, before your mother kept secret. And this is also what has gone on in the Divine Masculine Collective, male and female. Female. Not only just that, but what is allowed to be done based off of cultural beliefs. So when you are raised in polygamy, it is hard for you not to see it that way. For others, they want to continue it in that energy because it allows them to dominate and keep it in that energy. And that maintains and holds them in a position of power. That's the patrilineal society. The matrilineal society is coming back in. Sibyls, oracles, do your job. Seers, light workers, do your job. You have a job to do. And it is just not about getting with your twin flame. Some of you, it is not in your soul contract to be with your divine counterpart. Others of you, you will stand on a platform and show them based off of your journey, his journey, or her journey. How you were able to overcome and supersede all of that to be in union. This has been your reading, collective. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a message that you understand, and overstand. If you are interested in booking a reading with me, and I do these readings privately too, you can reach me and book me at thirdeyeconsultations@gmail.com. There I will upload my price list and the types and styles of readings that I do. And we will go ahead and schedule your booking for your date to read. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can do it through Super Chat, or you can do it through the Oracle 717 Cash App. Donations are always welcomed and appreciated. They're used to buy beautiful more materials like this in order to give you more messages on your path to healing. Thank you so very much for having patience with me to get this message out, because this has been a lot. I love you guys so much, and I thank you for all your love and support, whether it is financial, energetic. I thank you. And for those of you who are new and are a part of the Soul Tribe, welcome in, and thank you so much for joining our family. You're very welcome, Goddess. You're very welcome, Susan. Honey, this is regular, y'all. I do this on a regular basis. Y'all just need to go backwards and click on videos that you're guided to. I don't label them a lot because I want you to intuitively guide yourself back to them. Every reading on my channel is timeless. There is no time limit. I was never given a time limit. My guides told me to leave every channel that I own and operate. All of the messages are to be timeless. So there you are. But I thank y'all for all the love and support. I will talk to you guys. Let's see, it is 5:18. I may come back in maybe about 9ish to do the Divine Masculines reading. But this was when I looked into, thank you. Baby, do us a favor. I want you to post your link, Velasi, aka D. I want you to post your link in the comment section, baby. So people can go, please go and support Velasi Astrology. We have an astrologer in our soul tribe. And anybody else that is doing anything, please post your links in the comment sections. I want you guys to get comfortable with putting your information or speaking your truth in the comment section. Either I'm going to raw your ass out or I'm going to be in agreement with it. Simple as that. I can't beat you. I ain't going to try to. You're most welcome. Honey, I don't care if my channel never succeeds, but it's going to grow according to what Spirit wants it to do. Because I got a lot of haters. I can tell you that now. I got plenty of people that do not want to ever see my channel grow. I've been here on YouTube since 2017. So that should tell y'all something. That's how long I have been shadow banned and suppressed. And I ain't never stopped speaking the truth. It's just got louder and louder. That's all. And I'm going to stay with being my true authentic self. I don't care who likes it or don't. I can't be what somebody else wants me to be. I'm going to be who I've always been. I am who I am. And I am that I am. I have been in my goddess energy for a very long time. And I'm a very old one too. That is so true, Susan. You know, a lot of people think that sometimes the larger channels give you all of the messages, but contrary to popular belief, a lot of those big channels come to our little channels and get messages. And I've seen, and I've got people that have 100,000 plus subscribers that are subscribed to my channel, but I will never see them in here. You will never see them in here. So this is one of the reasons I know for sure, and not to mention, I've had to remove some serial killers off of my page, some pedophiles off of my page. Oh, I do my research. I'm going to check your ass, and I'm going to find out who you are. Because if you haven't, and you're not a serial killer this lifetime, you've been one in the past life, you've been a predator, and you're on your way to being exposed as a predator this lifetime. So I check everybody that comes through on this channel. Do not think for one moment that I don't know who each and every last one of you are. I run spiritual resumes. Trust and believe. So I'm going to get off of this live, guys, and I'm going to let you guys take a break, have some dinner, do whatever it is that you need to do. Honey, who doesn't? But there is a demonic presence with them as well. everything that is here is an aspect of a negative entity that wants to be in control. And what's best way to keep people in control? Fear. Fear. So as long as there is fear on the planet, an ego, pride will always be what you see today. That's why we are awakened to make changes. A lot of us are going to advocate for these children. We're going to advocate for a lot of different things because this is a part of your purpose, your mission. Whatever you have suffered through the greatest is a part of what your purpose is. That's why the shadow work is required. You have to know how to balance out the negative aspect of yourself, not to let it overcome you, as what you say about pedophiles, serial killers, serial essayers, people that do heinous things to people for no absolute reason, the warlords that sit on this planet. Because we got tons of warlords on this planet. You see them in position moving right now. They're in the news constantly. Yes, they are. But they serve a purpose too. See, a lot of people think that the Anunnaki left and they're returning. No, these motherfuckers never left the planet. There's plenty of them here. There's a lot of hybrids here. You got hybrid draconians, reptilians, Arcturians, Pleiadians. Oh my God, Lyrans, Andromedans. You got all kinds of species walking the face of this earth. And they walk right past you. Some of you, you're able to see them. You know, I don't know the name of that movie, but it was a movie where this guy, he would put on a pair of glasses. And when he put on those special glasses, he could see that they look skeletal in face. Some of you, when you are fully attuned, they live. That's it. Thank you very much, Susan. Like I said, you can take, I'm hearing mugwort for you too, goddess of the sea. You need to get you some mugwort. And, oh gosh, what is the name? What was the movie that, Taraji P. Henson, Taraji played in? Agrimony. You also need agrimony, goddess of the salt, of the sea, agrimony. I don't know why, baby. I just picked up on her energy, specifically educate to liberate. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. But sometimes it just comes to me just that quickly. But agrimony is very powerful, guys. And it is spelled Agrimony. Yes. Now, what I will do is, here's what I will do for you. Educate. Oh, shit. Damn it, man. I'm going to have to cleanse this deck too. And not just cleanse all my decks. Just recently. And that's a lot of damn decks to clean. Because I got several hundred damn decks. I took the time to clean them. Give me 1 second. guys. Let me get these cards. Whoever has been coming up against you, Goddess of the Sea, they've been attacking your ass nonstop. They have been attacking you nonstop, honey, is what I've heard. Educate to liberate. Holy Spirit, what is the greatest herb at this present time that educate to liberate will you need to use? Show me. Plantain. There is a spiritual meaning for you for plantain. Like the banana, but plantain. There's something specific in plantain for you. I don't know about hegemony, but I know agrimony is what they told me. Hyssop is also what you need. Educate. Hyssop, HYSSOP. Plantain, PLANTAIN. Cloves. But it's spelled differently. I don't know why they told you hegemony, but I told you agrimony. There's something specific as to why my guides told me to tell you agrimony. What else is here for educate to liberate? Now, the next time I do this, guys, these are going to be paid. You're going to have to pay for these. Panish, I am doing a spiritual reading. Welcome in. Savory is another herb for you. SAVORY. Black cohosh also. Peppermint and yucca. YUCCA. Ginseng. Yarrow. YARROW. And agrimony, as I stated. Agrimony is what they're calling for you as well. Educate. Same thing that I gave her. AGRIMONY. Agrimony. Chickweed. And turmeric. I'm not exactly sure. If you can find it outside, love, then that's fine. That's even better. Okay, love. So this is what they prescribe for you, educate to liberate, okay? Now, who is that asked me? I think Panesh, you asked me. I don't even know if that individual is still here. Oh, there you are. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Panesh, let's see what we can get you. What is here for Panesh? Buckwheat. American Beach. Beech. American Beach. Burdock, Panesh. Burdock. Burdock. You are to look up these spiritual meanings, guys. What is it doing and what is affecting your life as the reason why this is the prescription that you're being given spiritually? And I am not a doctor. Yes, American Beach. Plantain came out for you as well, Panesh. Watercress came out for you as well, Panesh. Kava came out for you, Panesh. Cranesbill. Curiosity question, Panesh. You came in and asked for all of this information. Have you even hit the like button? I didn't ask you to subscribe, but I asked people to at least hit the like button. This is my energy that you're pulling off of when I come in here and do this. Can you at least do that? Hit the like button. Look them up and see why they are coming out for you. What is going on in your life and with your health that these are coming out for you? Can you hit the like button, Panesh? Yes, these are plants. These are herbs. Cranesbill came out for you as well. I have 5 likes in here. You would make the 6th, Panesh. I see the hearts, but I appreciate the like. This helps beat the algorithm so these messages can get out to the rest of the collective that needs them. Rupture wart came out for you. You had sweet Mara jam that came out, and you had oats. Roselle came out for you too. Roselle. That is what came out for you, Panesh. I hope it helps you. Come back in after you look it up and see if any of those things resonate for what's going on in your life. And that's to all of you. Okay. And you know what? He still has, or she has yet to give the light. See, this is what I'm talking about when, this is why I'm going to take my information. I appreciate it, Educate. This is why I said I'm going to take my information personal. Because there's no level of appreciation when you show somebody a level of kindness. And this takes a great deal of our energy when we sit up here and do these readings. So the least I ask is for a like. And especially when I give you something for nothing. I have no idea who you are. That's interesting. Well, I am done giving out information for the day, or at the moment. Oh, well, that's going to be between him. You guys live together and he's your ex? Goddess? Y'all live together and he's your ex? Are y'all still trying to work on... You're very welcome, Educate to Liberate. Are y'all still trying to work on the relationship? Under the same roof? Hey, sweetie. I'm not going to post your comment, Goddess of the Sea. It's not meant for everybody else to see, okay? But why is that? Why are y'all still under the same roof? Okay. That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Has he ever been physically abusive to you? Besides verbally abusive? I thought so. He is a karmic soulmate to you. He is not a divine counterpart to you. No divine masculine will ever put his hands on you physically. Only a karmic masculine will. He is not, he's a soulmate, but he is a past life soulmate. And eventually it's going to get worse, is what I'm getting. So I don't know how this is going to work for you, but you're going to have to figure something out, because there's going to be a shift. And when that shift hits, he's going to walk you out. Is your name on the lease? Is your name on the lease, love? Yeah, you do need to leave. That's for definite. Because it seems like my guides are telling me to talk to you at this point. Goddess, Answer my question if you will, please. Is your name on the lease? Uh-huh, that's what I thought. That's why I keep asking you. I'm about to ask Spirit something real quick for you, because for whatever reason, they got me wanting to give you some information, so I'm going to go ahead and give it to you, all right? Now, what you do, once you've given this information, that's entirely up to you. But you've been warned, I can tell you that. Holy Spirit, give me some energy for Goddess of the Sea. Hang on for 1 second, love. And I'm going to tell you whether or not you need to get the fuck on. ASAP. But I'm getting a very, very strong feeling that you need to get the fuck on. Like ASAP on the map. Holy Spirit, show me what is the outcome here for Goddess of the Sea if she does not leave this current situation. Is this physical or spiritual, Holy Spirit? Is this physical or spiritual? Stop it, Chico. Yeah, you gotta go. It's time for you to go. Yeah. It's really time for you to go, sweetheart. I do not like the looks of these cards at all. Your cat got a reason to be nervous. Who's got court cases, you or him? Yeah. The ancestors are working with you, because you're going to have to take a risk. There are secrets here that are eventually going to come to light. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Have you tried calling 911 on him before, or did you have to call 911 on him before? What is your zodiac sign, Goddess? Uh-huh. I already know. What is your zodiac sign and what is his? You're a Cancer. It's time for you to go. There's a lot of conflict, chaos, and drama. There it is. Between you and him. He wants you to leave. He wants you to leave because this is what he's doing with another soulmate. And you're being sacrificed because of the third party. There's going to be an ending, but you fear it because it's time for you to go. There's some strength that you're calling in on in this relationship. You could be trying to Is he planning on getting married? Somebody is blocking or delaying your healing, where you can actually save money. Is he pulling on her energy, Holy Spirit? No, but he's watching you, and so are multiple people. He thinks he's in control because this is the cup that God has given, but he is in control of things. Or you have the ability to be in control, but it's time for you to cut off what no longer serves your highest good. It's one-sided. It's very one-sided. It's extremely one-sided. What is his, he's an Aries? Okay. Holy Spirit, show me his energy. Is he foreign? Which one of you is foreign? Goddess, which one of you is foreign? I thought so. Show me his energy towards Goddess. What is his intentions towards Goddess? Healing? Either you're healing from your ego or he is. Uh-huh. But somebody's got Middle Eastern ancestry in their bloodline. Something is being done underground. There's an insurance policy here too. Somebody is about to travel by boat to date someone else. They feel trapped by a water sign. He's a manipulator. He's a big liar. He's keeping secrets about who he parties with, who he spends his time with. There's something significant in a landfill. Yeah, it's just him. In the past, he may have had a partner or an accomplice in a crime. Has he ever told you what he has court cases for?